Former Prime Minister Imran Khan has said he is willing to talk to the country's military establishment in order to settle the political unrest in the country. The leader of Pakistan's largest and only federal democratic party, who has been unjustly incarcerated now for 173 days, Imran Khan said, and quote, "We are ready for negotiations for clean and transparent elections. I'm asking for negotiations with the establishment because all the control is in their hands. I'm not negotiating for power," unquote. Imran Khan said free and fair elections would have been ensured had his government's initiative of electronic voting machines been implemented. Mr. Khan condemned the unprecedented media ban on him and his party in Pakistan by the authorities. He said, and quote, "There is no example of this. The media has been completely controlled since 25th May 2023, unquote. Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, the largest and only federal democratic party in Pakistan, held an online rally on social media platform TikTok. The unique event drew millions of interactions not only on TikTok but on other platforms the event was streamed on. According to stats provided by the party's robust social media team, more than 16 million people reacted on TikTok alone, while hundreds of thousands tuned in via Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The party has had to pivot to social media as Pakistan's powerful authorities have banned the party from holding political rallies in the run-up to the elections, which all surveys suggest the illegally incarcerated Imran Khan's party will sweep. Senior leaders of the party joined the event and paid tribute to the party's founder Imran Khan and all of its party workers. Amnesty International has slammed Pakistan's authorities for the forceful ending of the Baloch student protest in Islamabad. The government of Pakistan must guarantee the right to peaceful protest across the country, Amnesty International said today as the Baloch Long March protesters were forced to end their month-long sit-in protest in Islamabad following repeated harassment by the authorities. Last month, in the extreme cold, Islamabad police tried to disperse the Baloch students by using water cannons. The peaceful protesters, consisting largely of families of victims of enforced disappearances, including people as old as 80 years old and children as young as 2 years old, had been sleeping in near freezing temperatures at the sit-in at the National Press Club, Islamabad, since 22nd December 2023. Amnesty said, and quote, "The denial of the rights to freedom of expression and peaceful assembly have compounded the tremendous social, financial, and psychological costs borne by the families of the disappeared. The voices of the people must not be ignored in the run-up to the national elections in Pakistan. Human rights must be upheld before, during, and after the elections," unquote. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated a grand temple to the Hindu god Ram in Ayodhya in the northern state of Uttar Pradesh, culminating a 4-decade campaign to build the temple by Hindu far-right groups. The temple, popularly known as Ram Mandir, is being constructed on the land where a 16th century mosque stood until 1992, when Hindu far-right mobs demolished it, triggering a nationwide Hindu-Muslim riots that killed more than 2,000 people, most of them Muslims. The Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, expressed a grave worry for the opening of a Hindu temple on top of the demolished historic Babri Mosque. It said in a statement, and quote, "In line with the OIC position expressed by the Council of Foreign Ministers in its previous sessions, the General Secretariat denounces these actions aimed at obliterating the Islamic landmarks represented by the Babri Mosque, which stood tall at the exact location for 5 centuries," unquote. Al Jazeera has presented a detailed report on the Babri Mosque demolition.